John Wall, post playing days, needs to have his own podcast. John Wall is such a good talker. And so the other day he was on the Run Your Race podcast, and he was talking about, and he kind of mentioned this to me, but didn't say it in the same emphatic way when I sat down with him in December. But he said that had the Wizards played the Cavs in 2016-17, when the Wizards lost in the second round, I believe, to Boston.
We was going to beat the shit out of LeBron. I'm telling you, if you do an interview with anybody from the Cavs, there was one team they did not want to see on the East.
Which y'all?
They not want to see us.
Now, remember, let's take you back. Washington, Cleveland had a rivalry, as much as maybe more from the Washington standpoint, probably, than from LeBron's standpoint. But you date back to Gilbert Arenas days and everything like that.
Yeah,
Gilbert Arenas,
right.
Antoine Jameson, Caron Butler, they always loved
Sean Stevenson.
Yes. They love playing the Cavs and getting up for LeBron. And I believe in 2016-17, Wizards with Wall, Bradley Beal, Markieff Morris, Bogdanovich, they were, going at Cleveland as usual. But John Wall believes had the Wizards gotten past that second round. Yes, Gortat, yes. They would have beat the bleep out of LeBron and the Cavs. You cover that Cavs team, Dave. What did you think?
John. Come on, man. We all remember what happened. My first year in Cleveland, 2014, 2015. John Wall and Bradley Beal had the audacity on a game day against the Cavs to go on ESPN and give an interview and say that they are the best backcourt in the East and throw shade against, at the time, it was Kyrie Irving and Deion Waiters. Even though they did rack up some regular season wins early on in some of those battles, man, come on, John.
Wait a minute.
It's all theoreticals.
Wait, Kyrie Irving. Okay, yes. Kyrie Irving probably makes him and Deion Waiters the better backcourt because it's Kyrie. But I'm taking Bradley Beal over, or John Wall over Deion Waiters any day.
My point being, you're saying that on a game day against a team that has LeBron James on it.
Well, come on, man. Let's talk some trash.
Yeah. Well, he clearly still talking trash. This reminds me of Andre Iguodala saying that had the Thunder beat the Warriors in 2016, when the Warriors had to fight back from down 3-1, the Thunder would have beat the Cavs too. Was everybody out there just going to beat the Cavs? They don't have LeBron James in his prime. They didn't have Kevin Love. They didn't have Tristan Thompson, one of the best switchable bigs in the game at the time. They don't have the floor spacing of Kevin Love. They don't have the smarts of Richard Jefferson. And
I believe Wall's argument
of Kyrie Irving.
I believe Wall's argument was he literally went through the starting five in the matchups and who got the edge there. And I think he gave himself the edge. I think he gave Bradley Beal the edge. He gave the edge to LeBron at forward. But then he talked about Markieff against, I guess it was Markieff against Kevin Love. And so he basically was like, Kevin Love, but Markieff was a great back to the basket guy. And then he gave Gortat the edge at center. And let's also not forget Otto Porter Jr. was also on that team, on that Wizards team, and Kelly Oubre Jr. He talked about Kelly Oubre Jr. coming off the bench, a young Kelly Oubre Jr. too. So
let's talk about J.R. Smith scoring 8 points in the third quarter of a game.
Oh, that was who
he
he was like Bradley Beal, J.R. Smith. Come on, he was like Bradley Beal.
Hey man, I love that he can live in that fantasy world, but we see this in the NBA, man. We've seen so many trash talking teams in NBA history that haven't done jack on the court when it matters, and that's fine if it makes them sleep better at night. Let me take you back. Let me take you back to the 2010 Western Conference Finals. Lamar Odom drops 19 points and 19 rebounds against the Phoenix Suns. Amari Stoudemire comes out and says, he was just lucky. Game 2, Lamar Odom, 17 points, 11 rebounds, another win for Lakers. I guess he just had a nice lucky streak there. We've seen so many teams like this. We have seen the Clippers, the current iteration. What was happening from the bench with Pat Beverly in the bubble?
Oh, yes. Against Portland, against Dame Lillard.
Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, what happened to the Clippers that year in the playoffs? Let's go back to the old Clippers. That blew a 3-1 lead against the Rockets.
Why do you have to bring up these painful memories for Lob City, man? Come on, man. Let Doc live his life. Come on.
It's not even about Lob City. This is how my brain works. I catalog. Anytime someone makes himself look like a fool, and I am at the ready.
This is McMenamin. McMenamin's coming out.
This is like my wheelhouse right here. So, I mean, come on, man.
How about the Heat team that lost to the Mavs? That was the team that, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, right? That one has to be an all-timer, although they would make up for it by winning later. But that one lives in infamy to me because they lost to, yes, Dirk is an all-time great, and he was on an all-time run that year. But I mean, the rest of that Mavs team, not very good. And Jason Kidd brought it up the other day, actually,
mocking Dirk. Pretending he wasn't sick, doing a little
yes.
Come on, man.
Yes.
I
would even go back to
back it up.
I would even go back to the Knicks teams of the 90s who constantly thought like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat Michael. This is the year we're gonna beat Michael. We have it, we can do it with Pat Riley, all that bravado, all that kind of ego and arrogance. And of course, they never could. And they never were going to. And even when I was watching The Last Dance the other night, Dave, it still kind of irked me the wrong way when Reggie Miller was like, we knew we were the better team and we were going to beat the Bulls. I get it. That game 7, first of all, I mean, I was like, seriously, I can't even believe it. I remember that year, I was like, I can't even believe this is going 7. And then in game 7, I thought, there is not a doubt in my mind, Michael Jordan is winning this game. He is not losing it. And as I'm watching The Last Dance the other day, like Reggie's just like, yeah, we should have won. Remember they fell apart in like those final 6 minutes.
Of course. Yeah.
But come on, Reggie.
Reggie. I mean, and listen, that series was over from the moment we saw the Pacers wearing those god-awful Puma warm-up jackets versus the beautiful Bulls Nike ones. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, no chance. But this is great because I agree with you. I mean, I did give the Wizards some guff for the timing they chose to talk that trash, but talk it because we're gonna be talking about this for years. And if you do it, oh man, you are a legend. You are guaranteed. But if you don't, come on, John, what are you doing?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.